Welcome back to the Global Diamond
Don't
Broker
touch me.
to the Global Diamond Broker podcast. I'm your host Jamie Lee, and this is my co-host Colin Ferguson.
Unbelievable.
He's a little bit
Grumpy?
short and grumpy today.
Yeah, I call it Christmas crazy.
And you also got like 2 hours of sleep last night, and I can tell because you're pissy today.
Well, try working with you every day. Okay? I know you're narcissistic, self-centered. Anyway, Merry Christmas. This is the time of year.
Happy Hanukkah.
This is, and whatever you celebrate, season's greetings, I think, is what we
More appropriate.
really mean, especially when we're dealing globally and sending rings to places like Saudi
Columbus,
Arabia.
Ohio.
Oh, for Dave, one of our followers. Yes.
Shout out, Dave. We appreciate you.
But we're shipping diamonds all over the world. It's Christmas, and here's the thing about this time of year is that date on the 25th. And, in past, and I mean, maybe this is what we should talk about instead of the year in review, and we'll save the year in review for next week, but what it's like to go through it at Christmas. And I'll tell you the problem or the challenge is that day that you have to have everything finished. And this is my 40th year in the diamond industry, and I have so many stories. I tell them about showing up in the backyard of guys stealthily on Christmas morning because here's one of the things I noticed between men and women, and there are a couple differences, but women get all their Christmas shopping done in advance. They know what they're going to buy. They'll go to the store and get ornaments that are on sale after Christmas
For the next year.
That's
kind of true. Yeah.
But women don't buy Christmas gifts. It's men. And
What do you
so
mean women don't buy Christmas gifts?
diamond Christmas gifts. Okay. It's men who buy them for women usually. And usually means 98% of the time. And these guys leave it till the last minute.
What's wrong with you guys? And then you
Right?
continue to do it every
Don't
single
say
year.
what's wrong with you guys. I'm not making this a gender issue.
Okay.
I mean, they're buying with love, right? I mean, diamonds are the ultimate symbol of love. But if they're not the most beautiful, don't buy them because they mean, so little if they're ugly.
Oh my gosh.
So, we're known for the most beautiful diamonds.
Yeah.
Our fundamental belief is if it's not beautiful, it ain't worth shit. Sorry, I know we don't swear
You're
on this
so
podcast.
unhinged today.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, but it's true. I mean, the 4 C's. I mean, and this is really what we're here to talk about. Is what were we going to call today? Rebel with a cause. So this year, I mean, when we look at the year in review, what we came out and did, and successfully, is start telling the truth and taking people backstage in the diamond industry. And, with my experience, which I think globally, I don't think there's anybody else in the diamond business. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think so far that would be the first time I'd be wrong and be corrected. But that's done things like open a chain of jewelry stores.
Or been one of the first authorized partners of the Argyle line.
The Argyle Pink Diamond Mine. I mean, a handful of people. I mean, this projects me to probably 15 people in the world who know natural fancy colored diamonds the way I do, particularly pink ones. I'm in some very good company there. It's, the opportunity to work with a former site dealer for De Beers, Eddie Greisbert, to learn how to deal with rough diamonds, whether they nowadays come out of a mine or they come out of a laboratory. I mean, it's been an extraordinary career, and I've learned a lot. And the thing I say, and I push at this, is correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not wrong. The only return on a diamond is beauty. The paradigm isn't about buying, it's about owning. And so we've gone out and talked about things this year and this is a bit of the year in review. And we've drawn the ire of a lot of people in the diamond industry because, the 4 C's. The 4 C's was never developed for the client. Look, the fact of the matter is, every single person that goes out to own a diamond, I'm a little terse today, eh? I'm still cute AF, but...
Yeah, whatever.
As my teenager would say, I'm cute AF. He doesn't say I'm cute AF.
You say I'm cute
Yeah,
AF,
I
and then you
say
think you're relevant.
Anyway. So, but we've gone out in the industry, and look, I can tell you the 4 C's, cut, color, clarity, and carat, just take color. Like, why would anybody get anything other than a D-colored diamond? And, the industry, this system since 1939 that De Beers put in place was to sell diamonds, not to sell beauty. And yet, if you go into a Harry Winston, the greatest jeweler of all time...
They only sell colorless diamonds.
They only sell colorless diamonds, and we take that to the next level. We only... Well, whatever you want, we're happy to supply... But transparent diamonds are why we have the most committed clients in the world who call us and say, everywhere she goes...
it's the most beautiful.
It's the most beautiful. In fact, we now give a lifetime guarantee, and this isn't to toot our own horns, but we give a lifetime guarantee. We're the first company in the world to give it this guarantee on beauty. Right? We know they're the most beautiful, whether they come out of a mine or or they come out of a... So, GIE Judy, how's your first Christmas in the diamond industry?
It's crazier than I would have expected.
Right? Busy, right?
We're busy.
Yeah.
AF. But it's a lot of fun. I'm learning so much, and I never would have anticipated such a hectic, like, scrambling to get everything ready by Christmas.
And by the same token, we're global now. So, we've got to navigate things like customs into the United States and customs into Saudi Arabia.
In the entire world.
Customs, we have to work with governments, really, to facilitate the delivery of our diamonds. And
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. But
and my belly button hurts. If you really I had an umbilical hernia fixed this year, and I had to go have, after 6 months, a stitch removed. And I'll tell you, ow!
He's just being a bit... Okay, men are the biggest babies when it comes to pain.
But ow! So if you want to know why I'm really grumpy, and I had, as no one else calls it this, but I had minor surgery.
Okay, dramatic much? Oh my God.
So anyway, there we go. But it's exciting, and what else have we talked about this year? I'm going to leave lab grown versus mined and all that, as big as it is, till. Are you allowed to touch me like that?
I can do whatever
It's better than you hit me this morning when you were laughing. And why do you hit me when you laugh?
I don't know.
And you hit hard.
Do I?
You think you'd grown up with brothers and not 7 sisters. 7 sisters.
And a brother. One.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cute.
So what are your Christmas plans, Colin?
We will, up until December 24th, like, we haven't caught the last wave yet. The last wave is on its way.
So on the 25th, you're going to be like Santa delivering.
No, I will get it done by the 24th. There may be that piece. I mean, I've literally had my jewelers in past years where they're at their benches. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, slumped over, sleeping to get pieces done for our clients. Right? Like, this is Christmas in the diamond industry, and the big thing that changes it, people always think Valentine's is big. It's not. Valentine's is not like Christmas, and I'll tell you why. Because guys can get away with giving roses
and
chocolates on Valentine's Day. Very few engagements. Everybody thinks it's not. And again, I mean, no one's done more in this diamond industry across the globe than me. I always think of that when I used to have the briefcase full of diamonds with millions of dollars, and hop on a plane and fly out to the East Coast and drive back across North America, sell diamonds to all the wholesalers and the retailers. I mean, that's a crazy job. And I was in my mid-20s then. I'm not anymore, just in case.
Really?
It's hard to tell, right,
Yeah.
by looking. But yeah, so Christmas is hard for me. Fortunately, I'm a basketball fan, and there's a number of games, 4 games on Christmas Day. And so I shut the phone off on Christmas Day if I don't have a Christmas morning delivery. But I always think of that. And he was a really good friend of mine, and still is, and a really good client. And he, like most guys, ordered late. And I was sneaking in his backyard at about 6 o'clock in the morning before the kids got up and he got up. And his big plan was to hang the ring on a hook, which is kind of cute, and hang it on the tree like an ornament.
Okay, that's actually really cute.
Is that cute?
That's adorable.
So, yeah. So I had to get the ring there, and my guys and girls, we have both male and female jewelers, stayed up all night to get that ring done. That will leave you speechless? Or it's not like you to be speechless.
Okay, what is your problem today?
My belly button, I think, is the issue right now.
Oh
Hey?
my God, you're
As you
such
know,
a
I don't like
baby.
to take painkillers or anything.
Yeah. He just likes to sit here and mope about it.
So those are some of the things at Christmas that go on in the diamond industry. And you're running around, you're running downtown. Oh, my Lord. It's downtown Vancouver making deliveries, because we still have deliveries. In fact, we have to go see jewelers today to deliver diamonds.
We are Christmas crazy, everyone.
Yeah.
So try to get us your order before
But...
it's too late.
But this year for us has been about going public.
And kind of disrupting the industry.
And we're disruptors. It's turned out like that. But here's the thing, is what we tell people is the truth. Like, and the industry is very self-absorbed, okay?
Isn't every industry self-absorbed?
But they really are. It's like, Clarity in a Diamond. We've had the story this year about the young man who went online and ordered from one of the leading online companies.
Should we say it?
You mean James Allen? No, we should not say that.
Okay, let's
okay?
not. Let's
Who
not name
uses
drop.
IGI certificates that... Here, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's a good one.
Thank you. It's never been more appropriate. Who use IGI certificates that aren't worth the paper they're printed on for accuracy. And he spends thousands of dollars, over $15,000 on his engagement ring. And
No, just his engagement diamond.
yeah, his engagement diamond, that's right.
We see it in person, and it's a shit stone.
Well, it's not that. It was graded as a VS1 Clarity, and you could see a big inclusion in it.
Yeah.
And this is what goes on in the industry. And so the industry has structured it. So for example, if it's called a feather on an IGI certificate, and the feather is eye visible,
Meaning you can see it with the naked eye.
they don't include it in Clarity.
Yeah.
How is that even possible? This is the kind of stuff that's going on. So the IGI, unlike the GIA, and by the way, the GIA said they would never certify lab-created diamonds and started doing it last Christmas, and now they're going to be even doing it more. Thank goodness. But the IGI certificates are for the jeweler to make money. That's the 4 C's are for De Beers to make money.
Not for you.
There is a reality to the industry, and this is what we brought forward about all these comments. Like, whoever thought the 4 C's, the 5th C should be comments, because you should look at them all the time. That was pretty good, right? You like that one? I am just on a roll here, by the way. But when I get talking about these things, I'm surprised about how much I really know. But it's been my life. It is my life. I'm interviewing, right, for your job? Well, you haven't been
Performing?
Actually, Judy saw me communicating with a woman who works for another jeweler and became paranoid.
So paranoid.
I couldn't do it without you, Judy.
I know.
Right?
I know.
As you point out to me all the time.
I'm indispensable.
That's what, when I fired you yesterday, that's what you told me.
I told him to fire me. I was like, fire me.
As
Let's
if
see how
this
you
company can run without me. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny.
But yeah.
So it's been a hectic year. It's been a fun year, but it's been a year for us where, we've come out against some very strong forces as disruptors,
But we're just telling you what the industry doesn't want you to know.
but I would have thought we'd have more haters. I would have thought we'd get more letters.
We're so likable. Why would we get haters?
No, because of what we say,
No, I
like
know,
the
I'm
jewelers who tried to convince us this year. Here's another thing, that G color can be as beautiful as D. There's no universe.
They don't even
G
compare. They're
is
not in the same
gross,
ballpark.
right?
H is horrible. I's indecent. Watch her
J's a
TikToks.
joke. And yet you have these large retail companies who have close relationships with companies like De Beers who are selling these diamonds and calling them luxury when I'm sorry, that's not luxury. Like where I come from, until I saw your purse yesterday, luxury was about beauty. Your new purse?
I love it.
Yeah, that's just frightening to me, but what kind is it again?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Anyway, so, but luxury in the diamond industry, I'll qualify, is about beauty. It's the only return. I mean, I'm sorry. Am I missing anything? Certainly there's a quality in the workmanship, but when people buy diamonds and diamond jewelry, the jewelry is kind of the easy part. And, we have jewelers who I've worked with now for 35 years who are master goldsmiths. We got it down. Our product, you can stick your finger out in the best jewelry store in the world. It's going to cost you considerably more. But that's what we do. And our diamonds are the most beautiful. And this came up early when we went global, because we only went global on TikTok. You're going to find us on Twitter now. Like, think of how good I'll be on Twitter because of my nasty disposition when people start to want to bullshit about the truth, right? Like these poor guys, these jewelers who came on TikTok and talked about G, like, G, here's what your client thinks. The paradigm isn't buying, the paradigm is owning, and for the rest of the girl's life, she'll never stick her left hand out again. And all she'll think is, gee, why didn't he get me a D? How do I do this?
I don't know.
That's a first. Gee, why didn't he get me a D? Wasn't there another one I came up with a couple days ago that was really cute? Cutes? My strong suit.
Okay.
Oh, man, that was good. Can we use that as a clip this week? Gee, why didn't he get me a D? For the rest of your life. Here's the other thing that came up this year when we talk about this stuff, which is interesting when you think about owning diamonds, is my swimming on the beach in Mexico. And you don't remember this one, do you? So you need to pay more attention, okay, to your leader. I know I'm your co-host here, apparently. So when you buy a diamond engagement ring, think about this, though. We talk about the paradigm of owning, not buying, right? It's about owning, and it's about owning forever, and it's about her being proud, and the ultimate symbol of love being just that, the ultimate symbol of love. And, I was talking to one of my clients, which this is how I talk to my clients, by the way. If you expect more, I'm the wrong guy, I think. And I said, unlike anything else a couple ever own,
A ring's going to go with you wherever you go.
wherever you go.
You're going to have new cars, new houses.
Kids. And you and your wife will be in Mexico with the kids. And you and your wife will go for a swim.
Yeah.
And out in the ocean, the two of you will be having this time together. And you know who will be there? You, her, and your ring. I mean, it goes everywhere you go. Every country in the world. It's the ultimate symbol of love. And that symbol is beauty. That's it. You know, it sounds nebulous when you talk about it, but this is the other thing this year brought, is the technology to measure it. So we talk about the fact that technically, and we're going to be, this is kind of where I've been leading this morning. You never know where I'm going, though, do you?
No.
Is the diamonds that we produce as a white diamond are the most beautiful in the world. It doesn't mean you have to pay more, especially with us, but they're rare. And so they're less than 1% of the diamonds on the planet on color, the absence of color, transparency alone, and they're rare rocks. And so what we started to do, and what we'll be doing more of, is branding our diamonds as rare rocks, because they are. They're rare because they're the most beautiful. They're rare because of the grading that they have and that transparency. And they're rare because of the pricing that we afford them to the public at. If I was a jeweler, I would hate me. And you. Actually, if I was a jeweler, I'd hate you first, then me. So, Judy, for you,
Yes.
in your tenure here at the Global Diamond Broker, what's been the most interesting things for you this year?
That's a great question, Colin.
It's such a good question, right?
I mean, I went from having zero knowledge in diamonds to feeling like I know more than the average jeweler does, right? And that's
Of course, yeah.
from working through you.
Well,
With you, I should say.
but you also have your GIA designation on diamonds, so you went to school to study this.
Yeah, but it's different getting the hands-on experience compared to, reading from a book.
Oh,
And
for
I
sure.
have definitely learned lots from the GIA course, but yeah, like I said, learning hands-on has just been tremendous for me.
So what about the fact that I don't want to call it misrepresentation by the industry, and things pop to mind like, this time of year, people are going...
Say it, don't spray it. Ugh.
That's just mean to say on the air. Hey?
What about the things you say to me off air?
Where are you going right now? Can we hold with me? You videotaped them all for evidence anyway, so right? So it exists.
You guys should have seen the clip right before this. Oh my god.
We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm just kidding. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have
So
a
much
lot
fun
of fun
together.
doing this.
Anyways, where were you going?
At least once a day, if we don't have a scrap, we also have a time where we just sit
I told
and laugh
Colin.
till we cry.
I told Colin it's not a successful day unless Colin and I have gotten into it at least once.
But we always have laughs,
Yeah.
and which makes me something else. Do you know the Greeks believed that diamonds were the tears of the gods, and the Greeks didn't come up with what I came up with, was to cover fancy colored diamonds. And what I said was that they were the tears of the gods, where the gods laughed until they cried. And pretty well every day, we have a time working together where we laugh till we cry. You're such an idiot. Like, why do I work with you? Oh my God.
Oh my god.
And try to stay close to your mic. Try to stay close.
Tell me
Right?
what to
Like,
do.
yeah, you do it constantly. Anyway, so there we are. There's some more information. I hope you guys are enjoying this. And, we get a lot of feedback. And usually the feedback is look, I'm laughing till I'm
I
crying
know, me
again,
too.
right? Hey? The feedback's around being entertained a little bit, and we hope we are. We don't mean to be, but we're told we are. But the message is a very sincere message, and that's been us. We're looking forward to next year. Judy wanted something special for our 25th. This is our 25th episode. And so I think we got that in the can. We don't, guys, whenever you watch our videos or There's no script we go with for anything. These are just the facts of the industry that over 4 decades I've learned. And, GIA Judy is learning. We had another name for you, the Diamond Apprentice.
Yeah, but I like GIA Judy.
Well, no, you are GIA Judy, but you can be the Diamond Apprentice at the same time.
I suppose.
You're just never happy no matter what. So,
I'm hard to please.
Oh, hang on. I got a call I got to take a call. So there you go. It's a client. He's been texting me for 3 days. He needs it for Christmas. He's been a client for 30 years. Okay. So I'm out. Season's greetings. We got one more coming next week, number 26. We've done half a year. Mm-hmm. So our podcast started half a year ago.
Crazy.
And we're going to end this year with, maybe one more. Anyway.
Okay.
I got to go.
Bye.
Okay, bye.